Hello, and welcome to another session of Yoga Calm, yoga practice. This one I'm going to call Stress Less. So, not one word, but two, to stress less in our lives with our yoga practice and other things that decrease our stress levels. So, finding our way onto the front edge of the block, a block if you have one. If not, you can use a bolster, a firm pillow. We're trying to get our knees to be below our hips over time. So it takes a while to get there. So that's just so you know that's our goal over time. So let's go ahead and sit tall on the front edge of the block, our pillow or a bolster, and let's close our eyes. So as we prepare our body for practice, we want to start with our mind. We want to try to be mindful of what we're doing and trying to be in the moment, present, and not thinking about what's next or what we're going to do after our practice. So try to relax the shoulders. If you need to, wiggle them out to let a little more tension go. Widen the collarbones. Soften all the facial muscles, including the mouth. Feel free to let the lips separate. Sometimes it helps to bring the tongue to rest on the roof of our mouth. And let's do one big sigh, one big exhalation. And let's bring our attention to our breath. We're going to try to belly breathe bigger and a little slower, and chest breathe a little smaller. As we inhale through the nose, the stomach rises, the ribs expand, the lungs fill. And when we're ready, slowly exhale. Ribs funneling down and in towards the pelvis as we gently blow all the air out. So continuing to be mindful of our breath for a few more rounds, slowing it, preparing the mind and the body for practice. Taking one more belly breath here, please. And then flutter the eyes open, going into lateral flexion of our spine. So right hand close to the hip, left arm over the top. Reach through the fingertips. And as you exhale, reverse it, go the other way. And then continue to go side to side at your own speed, taking everything to your own level in our practice today, eliminating things that may not be for you, or adding a stage, a level up if you want, if you need a little more. And then hold to one side. You can always stay in poses longer or come out of them sooner. And then reverse it. Let's go the other way once more, please. Inhale and exhale, come center. Hands to heart center for chest and back opener. Draw the forearms together. Keep them together as long as you can as you lift up through the middle, then let them separate. Arms go to the sides. And then continue. Hands and forearms come together, stay together as long as we can, and open. Again, moving at your speed. Let's do once more in this direction. Great job. Reverse it. Come down through the middle. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands and forearms come together. Again, stay together as long as we can. Then let them separate and open. Exhale as we close. And once more. Great job. Seated twist to the right, right hand close to the hip. You can be fingertips, flat palmed, or a fist for a wrist. Whenever you're ready, we're going to go ahead and take the left hand to the outside of the thigh and then rotate from the bottom up. So it's a spiral staircase twist over time, evenly rotated. Takes a while to get there. Think about sitting tall, continuing to belly breathe, Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center, changing sides. Left hand closed, fingertips flat palmed, or again, fist for wrist. When you're ready, right hand to the outside of the thigh. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, gently rotate. Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center. Let's put the opposite foot in front or on top. So if our body allows, one heel lined up with the other, or crossing the ankles is always an option as well. Right hand close to the glute, left hand on the outside of our thigh. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, rotate. Shoulders relaxed, belly breathing. Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center, changing sides. Once more, seated twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, rotate. Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center. Let's bring the soles of our feet together for our cobbler's pose. So we're going to grab the toes of the ankles and then just butterfly the legs up and down, little bouncy bounce. Release the flutter when you're ready. Inhale, sit a little taller on the sit bones. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. So think about coming forward with a flat back, head in line with the spine, unless you're trying to watch what I'm doing. Collarbones wide again, shoulders down away from the ears. Can stay here if we wish. As we exhale, ease into it a little more, applying gentle pressure to the inside of the legs. So think about where you feel the tension, the tightness, and try to breathe into it. Inhale and exhale, rise up. And when you're ready, butterfly again. And then release the flutter when you're ready. Inhale, sit taller. Exhale, hinge forward again from the hips. Again, shoulders down, collarbones wide. As we exhale, apply gentle pressure to the inside of the legs if you wish. As always, tension, not pain as we go through our practice. If it's painful, especially in the joints, back out of it or eliminate it. Inhale and exhale, rise up. Nice job. Let's come off our block, just place it behind us. And we're going to come to hands and knees as we prepare for cat-cow. So knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Starting with the neutral spine, letting all the natural curves be present. And when you're ready, big inhale. And then exhale, cat. Drop the tailbone down to the mat. Hollow out the low belly. Slowly round up. Spreading our shoulder blades and let the head hang last. Inhale, cow. Tailbone tilts up. Sitting bones open as we round our spine down towards the mat. Draw the shoulder blades down and in. Head comes up last. And then back and forth, cat-cow. Drop the tailbone. Hollow out the low belly. Round the back, spread the shoulders, and let the head hang last. Inhale, cow, tailbone up. Sitting bones open, rounding down to the mat. Shoulders drawn down and in, head comes up last. And then doing a few more, eyes open or closed. Returning to a neutral spine, and then walk out into our plank pose. So we can stand on hands and knees or hands and toes. Sometimes you can do a little of each throughout our practice. Feeling the difference in each. Our low belly is snug, so I call it a seatbelt muscle across the low abdomen. Make sure it's engaged, supporting the low back and the pelvis. Inhale, plank, and exhale, down dog. So trying to put the body into an upside down V. It's okay to move the hands or the feet. Think about pressing our chest towards our thighs, dropping our ribs towards our hip bones, and pressing the front of our thighs to the back of them. So I'm feeling a nice, pleasant stretch in the back side of the body. Try to get the ears next to the upper arms. So let your arms frame your head like a picture. Spread the fingers a little more, engage all the knuckles to take some pressure off our wrists. Good job. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, shift forward into your plank. Lower to the knees and then lower down. Hips, ribs, chest, chin, and forehead. Hands still underneath the shoulders, elbows hug the ribs. Inhale and exhale, half cobra. So float the crown of the head forward for the wall in front of you. Want to keep our feet down. Rise and fall with the belly breath. One more. Inhale and exhale, lower to the mat. And now let's push back into extended child. Draw the big toes together. Knees can be together or apart. The block can go between the hips and the heels or underneath the forehead for a little lift and support. Gently use the arms overhead to push the hips back and down. And when you're ready, try to take your breath into the back of your ribs, the back of your lungs. Keep the arms long overhead. Lightly tuck the chin and round yourself up through cat. Return to a neutral spine. Walk out to your plank, kneeling or toes. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. So again, it's okay to move the hands or the feet. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the heels. If you wish, pedal your feet in place. Walk your dog. So still trying to keep the weight heavy in the legs. Keep pushing the mat away with those big hands. Good job. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, come forward into your plank. Again, hands and knees or hands and toes. Nice and strong. Lower the body as one unit. Elbows hug the ribs. Inhale and exhale, half cobra. Once again, reaching the crown of our head forward, not using our arms, or as little as possible. Rise and fall with your belly breath again. Massage your diaphragm with your breath and your body weight. Our diaphragm is right below the ribs, like at the top part. It's a dome. It's a muscle of respiration, our breath. And sometimes it gets really tight. So massaging it with our weight and our breath. It appreciates it. And then lower to the mat. Push back into extended child again. Big toes together, knees together or apart. Again, with or without our block. If you wish, walk both hands to the right side of the mat. Put the left hand on top of the right. Drop your hips slightly to the left and try to take the breath a little bigger into the left lung. And then walk the hands through the center to the left side of the mat. Right hand on top of the left. Drop the hips slightly to the right and try to take the breath bigger into the right lung. Walk the hands back center. And then draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Lightly tuck the chin in, rolling ourselves up, stacking our spine, one vertebra at a time. And now stretching out the front part of our thighs. Knees about hip distance apart. Come back, fingertips, fist for wrist or flat palm. So the fingers point towards the feet. And then lift the hips a little or a lot. Head in line with the spine. Unless that makes you uncomfortable, then bring it up like you're holding a small orange between the chin and the chest. So again, stretching out the front side of the body. Inhale and exhale. Lower the hips down. Nice work. So bow forward, bring the hands to the mat, dig the toes in, preparing to rise. So we can keep a hold of the mat or bring the hands to the thighs over time, counterbalance. In front, shoulders in the same plane as the hips, like we're up against a wall. Knees point straight ahead again over time. Try not to splay them apart. Inhale and exhale, drive up to standing and lower the heels to our mat. Nice job. Let's come into the center of our mat. Lining up in our mountain, our Tadasana. So outside edges of our feet, let's make them parallel with each other. Big toes straight across. Pick up the toes, spread them, set them down on your mat. So we're trying to see our mat between our toes over time as our feet and our calves become more flexible. Rotate the inner thighs to the outside just a little bit. That opens up the hips a little bit. Make sure we're using our glutes. They're part of our core. Shoulders up, back, and down. And then I like to say relax at the sternum. So we're not in a military attention. We're nice and relaxed there. And then go ahead and close the eyes. It's okay to sway with your breath as your body finds its place in space. Balance. And then let's open the eyes. Nice job. Let's go right into triangle. So we're going to bend the knees, step or jump wide. And we're going to turn the right foot out 90 degrees, the left foot in 20. And the heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. So quads are engaged, our thigh muscles. We're going to slide the ribs to the right, push the left hip out, and then cartwheel over. So we can be high or low. We're just looking for a straight line from the shoulder to shoulder, wrist, and elbow. So it's not over the top. It's a straight line, whether we're high or low. If you wish, you can gaze up towards the left hand, the hand extended to the ceiling. And then bring the great gaze center. If you want, top arm reaches for the sidewall, lift out of the waistline, like you got a tennis ball there, or a tomato, an orange. So not collapsing at the waist, but rounding over it. And then I say ragdoll, let the arm hang. Good. Top arm extends. Inhale. And exhale, drive through the back foot to come up. Arms can stay up or down as we change sides. So left foot out, right foot in. Hug the thigh bones. Slide the ribs out. Cartwheel over. Again, straight line, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, and wrist. High or low. If you choose, gaze up towards the extended hand. Try to breathe slow and steady. Return the gaze front. Reach the top arm for the sidewall. Lift out of the waistline again. Ragdoll gravity stretch. Top arm extends. Inhale. And exhale, drive through the back foot to come up. Nice work. Arms coming down. Let's change sides again, please. So right foot out 90, left foot in 20. Hug the thigh bones. Float the arms. Relax the shoulders. Slide the ribs out. Cartwheel over. Good job. Low belly snug as always. Once more, gazing towards the extended hand if you choose. Again, stress less, yoga calm. Return the gaze front. Reach for the sidewall again. Lift out of the waistline. Get your Raggedy Ann out, your ragdoll. Top arm extends. Inhale. And exhale, drive to the back foot to come up. Arms up or down, change in sides one more time. For our triangle, Trikonasana. Hug the thigh bones. Slide the ribs. Cartwheel over. Palm of the hand faces the front unless that hurts a wrist, a shoulder, an elbow. If you wish, gaze up towards the extended hand. Return the gaze front. Reach for the sidewall. Lift out of the waistline. Raggedy in, ragdoll. Nice work. Top arm extends. Inhale and exhale, drive through the back foot to come up. Both feet point straight ahead. Bend the knees. Step or jump the feet back together. From here, going right into our balancing tree. Feel free to come off your mat or go to a wall if you'd like a little extra support. So gently brace at heart center. You're going to find a place to stare at, your focal point. So your big toe can be your kickstand and stay on the ground the whole time, or you can pick it up. You can slide it up. You can go up and down, touch and go, is like I like to say. You want to push the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot, so they're bracing against each other, so giving each other support. Hands can stay at heart center. You can grow your branches. You can be asymmetrical to challenge your balance even more. You can add movement to challenge your balance more if you want it, if you need it. Try to breathe slow, steady. Hands to heart center and release. Nice job. Go ahead and wiggle it out. Preparing to change sides. So find your gazing, your focus point. Kickstand out. When you're ready, pick it up, slide it up. High or low, heel above or below your knee, not right on it. So no pressure on the knee. Bracing the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. So again, supporting each other. Hands at heart center or growing branches. Again, add asymmetry or movement if you want to challenge your balance more. Nice. Return the hands to heart center and release the foot. Returning to your mat, if you're off, we're going to go into our side angle. So we're going to bend the knees again, step or jump wide. So we're going to be a little wider than our triangle. Over time, if we have our arms out, if we drop a string, a plumb line from our wrist, it'll come down straight to the ankle over time. It takes a while to get there. So again, right foot out, left foot in, hug the thigh bones. Bend the front knee up to 90 and then windmill over. So our hand or forearm comes to our thigh. We're trying to get that knee right above the ankle. Sometimes it likes to roll in. If it does, get it back in that good alignment to protect the knee. Left hand can stay at the hip. Thumb at the shoulder, cactus or extended. Low belly is snug, so seat belt strong. Think about lifting the arch of the back foot. It likes to collapse in. Now let's keep our legs strong and still. Inhale and exhale, reverse our warrior. So now our weight is centered over our pelvis again. Gaze can be to the sidewall or up towards the hand. Relaxing the shoulders again. Think about being long with the spine, energy going up. Inhale and exhale, return to side angle. Hand or forearm to the muscle, avoid the joint. Growing top arm, position of choice. Over time, we're trying to get a straight line from that left ankle, knee, hip, ribs, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Good. Inhale and exhale. Drive up to standing. Arms can stay up or go down as we prepare to change sides. So left foot out 90, right foot in 20. Hug the thigh bones. Bend the front knee up to 90 degrees and then windmill over. Again, hand or forearm to the muscle. Right hand can stay at the hip. Thumb at the shoulder, cactus, extended, palm down. Unless that hurts the wrist, head in line with the spine. Lifting the arch of the right foot just a little bit more if it's fallen in. Inhale and exhale, reverse the warrior. Weight centered over the pelvis, gaze to the sidewall or up to the hand. Good. Inhale and exhale, windmill back over, hand or forearm to the thigh. Top arm, position of choice. Again, stress less, yoga calm. Good. Inhale and exhale, drive to the back foot to come up. Arms come on down. Let's change sides again. So right foot out 90, left foot in 20. Hug the thigh bones. Arms up, shoulders down. Bend the front knee up to 90. Windmill over, hand or form to the thigh. Left arm position of choice. Head in line with the spine. Stay here if you want. Frame your head, both arms strong. Palms face each other. Inhale and exhale, reverse your warrior. Relax the shoulders, lift the heart. Inhale and exhale, side angle. Hand or form to the thigh. Nice work. Try to keep breathing slow. If you start to get uncomfortable, think about slowing the breath. Inhale and exhale, drive up to standing. Arms up or down. Once more, changing sides. Left foot out, right foot in. Hug the thigh bones. Bend the front knee up to 90. Windmill over. Reaching strong with the right leg. If you want, frame your head with both arms. Try not to roll the front shoulder, top shoulder in. Keep her back. Good. Inhale and exhale, reverse our warrior. Gaze to the side wall or up to the hand. Relax the mouth, the eyes. Inhale and exhale, side angle back up and over. Inhale and exhale, drive up to standing. Both feet point straight ahead. Bend the knees, step or jump the feet back together. Going to do one more standing one-legged posture. So we're going to do our Lord of the Dance. So feel free to go to a wall or come off your mat. Gently brace, find a gazing point. We're going to start with the left foot lifted. Drop the hand, grab the foot. Staying here as you try to draw the knees close, or you can kick into it. So trailing leg goes behind and up. Over time, Lord of the Dance, dancer's pose. Inhale and exhale to exit. Great job. Changing sides, find your gazing point. Weight heavy in the left, right foot lifts. Drop the hand, grab the foot, draw the knees close, kick into it. Breathe. Nice. Inhale and exhale to exit. Returning to your mat if you're off. Preparing to lower. So feet staggered or parallel. Rise up and balance on the balls of the feet. And then slide down the imaginary wall. Bow forward. Whoopsie. And then walk out into your plank. So hands and knees are hands and toes. Seatbelt snug. Inhale and exhale, down dog. Hips up and back again. Walk in the hands, walk in the feet, pedal it out. Try to be aware if it feels a little different now that we've done some standing postures. Maybe you're able to get into it a little deeper. It feels a little less tight. Feels a little stronger. Nice. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Top of the feet flat, knees together or apart. Extended child. So again, block can go between the hips and the heels or underneath the forehead. Let's draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Lightly tuck the chin and let's roll ourselves up, stack our spine. Coming back in a diamond. So knees point straight ahead. We're going to do that front thigh stretch one more time. So again, fingertips, flat palmed or fists for wrists behind us. Push the floor away when you're ready. Lift the hips a little or a lot. Good. Inhale and exhale to exit. Lower the hips. When you're ready, let's bring the right leg forward. As many steps as we need to, so when we push our hips forward, the pelvis, we feel a nice stretch in the front of the left hip. We can put our hands on the muscle. We can put the block underneath us, or we can frame our foot. So upper back flat, try not to be rounded. Reach the sternum forward, head in line with the spine. Again, a gentle stretch in the front part of the left hip. If you don't feel one, maybe spread your legs wider. Double check to make sure the right knee is above the right ankle. Inhale and exhale, crescent, lift and open. Relax the shoulders. I like to say lift the heart. Good. Inhale and exhale, hands sweep forward. We're going to change sides. So right leg back, left leg forward. Again, as many steps as we need to feel a stretch in the front part of the right hip. Hands on the muscle, the block, or frame the foot. Upper back not rounded, flat. Reach the sternum forward. Good. Inhale and exhale up into our crescent. Relax the shoulders again. Nice work. Inhale and exhale, hands sweep forward. We're going to bring our left leg back to meet our right. We're going to go into a short down dog. So we're starting our hands and knees. Going to dig those toes in once more. Inhale and exhale. Lift the hips up and then press them back. Drop the ribs towards the hip bones. Press the front of the thighs to the back of them. Sustain. Breathing into the tight spots again. Stress less yoga. Adding calm to our body, our mind, our life, so that we can stress less. Good. Inhale up on the toes, exhale, lower the knees. Go ahead and walk the hands into the knees, roll over to the right hip. Bring the legs around in front. And then take your stretch strap or your towel, again, a long towel, maybe a beach towel. Put it off to the side, and let's go ahead and roll on down. So roll down one vertebra at a time. And we're going to go ahead and start with crossing our left ankle above our right knee. So this is reclining half pigeon. Look at your legs. You're trying to make a triangle. So try to get your left knee to point to the left wall. If you need a little more, right foot comes off the ground. If you need a little more, grab behind the thigh. You can use your block as a pillow if it's uncomfortable for you to get your head down on the mat. So we don't want you to strain your neck. So reclining half pigeon. This is stretching out our left hip area, external hip rotator. Again, if you get enough of a stretch just by having your foot on the ground, you don't have to take it up in the air. And then let's go ahead and release it. Uncross the ankle, preparing to change sides. So now right ankle above the left knee. Get your triangle out. Push your right knee towards the side wall, or I should say try to, like it's looking at it. If you need more, left foot off the ground. If you need more, roll up and grab behind the thigh. Head on the block or the mat. Breathe into the right hip and glute. And enjoy the stretch. And when you're ready, go ahead and release. Left foot down, uncross the ankle. Take the block, put it off to your side. We're going to do our bridge rolls. So feet are hip distance apart, arms are by our side, palms down. Inhale, starting with the neutral spine. Exhale, pelvic tilt. So you're trying to tip the pubic bone up so that it's higher than the hip bones. So that's that pelvic tilt. And then you're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. Try to shoot the legs forward, the knees forward, weight heavy in the legs, the glutes, and the feet, not in the throat and neck. And when you're ready, roll down. I like to say melt. Nice and slow. Returning to your pelvic tilt. Tailbone touches last. Return to a neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic tilt, and then slowly peeling up.
Aim the knees over the toes. Inhale and exhale, roll down. Trying to keep the arms relaxed. Returning to the pelvic tilt again. Tailbone touches last. Returning to our neutral spine. Once more, inhale and exhale, pelvic tilt. Peeling up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Slowly roll down, melting to our mat. One more time. Hollow out the low belly. And tailbone touches last. Nice job. Let's go ahead and find our strap, our stretch strap, our towel, whatever's going to work for us today. And then we're going to put it around the ball of the right foot and then extend the leg up and create a very gentle stretch in the back of the right leg. So hands can be high or low, head can be down. Again, the block, it's real more comfortable for you to have your head on that block. For your neck, please do it. It's not cheating. We want to make sure we protect the neck. So the goal over time is to not need that block, but sometimes it takes a long, long time to get there. So don't force it, don't rush it. Think about tipping the toes to the nose, heel to the ceiling. And then let's release the tension. Give a little back or a lot back. You can roll the ankle, you can spin it around. And then when you're ready, again, strap goes right below the toes, not on the arch, and then put that gentle stretch back on it. So again, tension, not pain. And then release the tension. Both ends of the strap in the left hand, right arm out to the side. Put a nice stretch on the leg, flex the foot, and then roll over onto the left hip as you bring the right leg across your body. You want to keep your right shoulder connected down on your mat. You can look over your right shoulder if you wish. If you don't feel a stretch, bring the leg up higher towards your left shoulder. If it's too much, let it go away, but don't let it rest on the ground. So you may feel it stretch through the hip, down the back and side of the right leg. You might even feel it on the outside of your right calf, the peroneal area. Inhale. Exhale, everything comes center. Release the strap and slowly lower the leg down to your mat. Once it gets there, wiggle it out. So wiggle from hips to toes, like you're making a big old wave with your right leg and your right foot. And then step the right leg in. When you're ready, strap goes around the ball of the left foot. So again, avoid the arch. Bring the leg up, tip the toes to the nose. Again, a gentle stretch in the back of the left leg. So no tension, no pain, pleasant. You may notice that one side sometimes is tighter than the other. Just be aware of it. And then release the tension. Give a little back. If you want, you can do your ankle circles. And when you're ready, put the gentle stretch back on. Again, hands high or low. And then release the tension slightly. Both ends of the strap on our right hand, left arm out to the side. Put a nice stretch on the leg, flex the foot. When you're ready, roll over to the right hip as you bring your left leg across your body, reach through the heel. Again, if you need a little more, bring the leg higher, a little less, let it go farther away from you. Breathing into the tight spots. Good job. Inhale. Exhale, everything comes center. Release the strap, place it off to your side, and then lower the left leg back down. Once it gets there, let it relax, then wiggle it out again from hip to toes. Nice job. So extending both legs long. You want to take them to the width of your mat or have both knees bent. And then take the arms so they're about a 45-degree angle away from your body, palms up. And then go ahead and wiggle into your mat. So you can wiggle your hips, you can wiggle your legs and your shoulders, like you're trying to find that perfect spot. So again, wiggle it, settle in, and then close your eyes if you haven't already done so. And let your facial muscles get slack, relaxing. So as we let the mat and the floor support us, with our yoga calm practice, stressing less, with our moves, our posture, our breath, let's slow the breath one more time during our practice. Inhaling through the nose, the stomach rises, the ribs expand, the lungs fill. When we're ready, slowly exhale, ribs funnel down towards the pelvis, gently blowing all the air out. Continuing to be mindful of our breath for a few more rounds together. And taking one more breath here, please. Let's step the feet in one at a time. Let the knees fall open, bring the soles of the feet together, the palms of the hands together, and rub them back and forth. And just rubbing them, creating some heat. And then release when you're ready. Cup the hands over the eyes. Circle the knees around into the chest. Open the eyes. Bring the hands to the knees. And then we can roll to the right to come up to seated, or roll like a ball. Or on the third rock, we want to come up. So rock, back, and forth. And on the third time, stop at the top. Returning to our easy seated posture. And I hope you enjoyed our stress-less yoga calm practice today. Remember, we encourage you to repeat the practices, the ones that you really like. We know you may not like them all, but find your favorites and so you can stick with it and continue your practice. So hands at heart center, and Namaste. Thank you for joining me today.